y'all back with another banger. So definitely smash this like button, you guys, and subscribe if you haven't. It's nice as hell out here in the DMV. People got their tops down on their Porsches and shit beside me, and yeah, man, it's going down today, man. But yeah, man, I want to talk about Tyson Fury's glove problem that he has going on. I really think that Tyson Fury and his glove situation, has been on a hot, it's been a hot debate lately. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. It definitely doesn't look right. I mean, if the commission had a problem with it, they wouldn't, they would have said something during the fight. I would have believed so. You know what I'm saying? Or said something by now. Everything got approved. There was allegations of, the what was it? It was allegations of the dressing room. The camera got, smash that like button as soon as you guys come in as well. There was allegations that the camera was covered up and stuff like that, and there was still somebody in there watching Tyson Fury, get his gloves wrapped and stuff like that, and get his hands taken care of and stuff like that. There was still somebody from Wilder's camp looking over that the whole time. You know what I'm saying? So this whole glove gate, Tyson Fury, needs to be, reprimanded for his, involvement in this, glove gate case or whatever you want to call it. It's just ludicrous. It's just out of control. I listened to what the behind the ringside reporter said and what Beef said and what Eric said, and I believe them. You know what I'm saying? I understand what they're saying. They're saying that these clicks and these different media outlets are trying to push a narrative, but Tyson Fury beat Deontay Wilder. Period, man. I mean, it's just like, what else do you I don't understand, like, how much more do you need to see that he lost? You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. He took an L. You know what I'm saying? I know Deontay Wilder is a lot of guys' hero and stuff like that, and he's hey, look, man, he's a stand-up guy and stuff like that, man, but he lost a loss. You know what I'm saying? You can't get over that. You know what I'm saying? Sharon, what's going on? Chin Smoke, what's happening? Smash that like button, Sharon, Chin Smoke. Let's get these likes up. But yeah, man, I mean, Charles Martin pretty much said that, it looks suspect and stuff like that, and look, man, I hear where Charles Martin is coming from, because it definitely looks suspect, but I feel like if there was a problem, then it would have been handled already. It would have been addressed. Somebody would have said something, you know what I'm saying, from the commission, you know what I'm saying? They would have suspended Tyson Fury or whatever. Only person that's suspended right now is Deontay Wilder for 90 days because he got knocked out, you know what I'm saying? I believe. So, as far as that goes, Tyson Fury's right now, from all indications, point that he's in the clear right now. He's good. Tyson Fury's good. He has, there's, from what I know, he's good. You know what I mean? Now they're talking about the rematch possibly being in Vegas. That's what it's looking like. The rematch is going to be in Vegas. I believe it's going to be at the Oakland Raiders' new stadium, possibly. But we don't know yet. You know what I'm saying? But the rematch is definitely going to happen. Barring that Tyson Fury doesn't say he's losing his mind again like he did against Klitschko in the rematch and never showed up and never fought in that rematch, and Klitschko never got that rematch, and Klitschko never got a chance to get his belt back. Will Tyson Fury do the same thing against Deontay Wilder? That's a question of concern. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? He looks, from all indications, point that he's good. You know what I'm saying? But look, you still don't know. I mean, he's a random type of person, man. He's a spontaneous guy, man. I mean, you just don't know what you're gonna get with Tyson Fury. Like, nobody predicted a knockout in the Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder fight. I'm sorry, I don't care who you are. I didn't see anybody saying Tyson Fury was gonna knock out Deontay Wilder. I'm sorry, I didn't hear it. Samuel Shaw, what's happening? Salute. Toby, what's happening? Salute. He says, yeah, man. So, and Charles Martin it could possibly be the comeback fighter of the year. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the guy's reeling off, really, really quality wins, from what he came from. You know what I'm saying? And I think he could have beat Kwanaki. I don't think Kwanaki, it was a big upset that he lost to Lanius. But if you guys remember, Kwanaki almost lost to Charles Martin. That was a tough fight, man. I hurt in that Charles Martin fight. Charles Martin said if this was a 15-rounder, or I think it was even if it was a 12-rounder, it might have been 10-rounder. But if he had a little bit more time, he said he could have got Kwanaki out of there. He felt Kwanaki was breathing heavy. He was holding on to him, and Charles Martin feels like he was building steam towards the end of that fight, which I believe him. I 100% believe him, because I seen the way that Kwanaki was looking in that fight. And Charles Martin, a lot of people thought, like, how can he become champion? How can he become this? How can he become that? This dude is a viable and a real contender in the heavyweight division right now. He's proven himself, okay? He's reeling off wins. He's making real competitive fights against top contenders, like Kwanaki. He's knocked out in ice. He knocked out in ice. Gerald Washington, and let's be honest, man. Charles Martin is back on the radar, man. Straight up. Armando, what's happening, man? Rice says salute to Corley and the entire LWC. Salute to the LWC, but Corey is not in the LWC. But definitely salute to the LWC though. Corey is his own guy, man. I mean, not saying that the guys in the LBC are their own guy, but I stand alone, baby. Real talk. Real talk. How Deontay Wilder said, I go into battle alone, man. Hey, heading. On my way to work, you guys, I just wanted to give you guys this live stream, man. What are you guys' thoughts on Charles Martin saying that it definitely looks suspect, the glove situation with Fury, his glove situation, Fat Apple says, Corey, have you seen the news about Wilder being investigated for glove tampering by the NSAC? Glove tampering? What did he tamper with the gloves? Well, I ain't hear nothing about that. Samuel Shaw said that's a fake story. Fat Apple. I'll tell you guys right now, man. Deontay Wilder better get it right, man. I'm hearing possibly George Foreman could possibly come help out Wilder in his camp for the rematch. But it's not looking good right now for Deontay Wilder, man. I mean, we gotta see what he does. You know what I'm saying? Should he change his camp? It's a big question. Should he change? Should he change some things around in camp? You know what I'm saying? Ken Smoke says, too many fake stories out, man. Take that L and move on. Yeah, but shit, motherfuckers ain't trying to take an L and move on, man. It's hard to swallow an L. Listen to what Paulie Malignaggi said. Fighters want to blame everything but what's in front of them. You have to take that L and swallow it like a man. Sometimes that takes swallowing your pride when you take an L like that, man. But a lot of people wouldn't even get in the ring in the first place. So I commend Deontay Wilder. I don't know how true this is, but you look at Slim Shady's boxing last video, and also according to BoxRec, it says Wilder is suspended by the NSAC. He's suspended by the NSAC because he got knocked out, and that's mandatory for when you get iced in the boxing ring. When you get knocked out in the boxing ring, it's automatic because you can't fight again for 90 days because you've been knocked out or you've been stopped. Period. Look it up, fat apples, and these are big facts. So I don't know who this Slim Shady guy is. I mean, you talking Eminem? I mean, who are you talking about? Slim Shady. Who is this Slim Shady cat? Never heard of him. What's happening to him? Yes, I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys, I'm just the mud baby. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up. Fat Apple says, how so, Samuel Shaw? Samuel Shaw says, Fat Apples, they always suspend a fighter after a college mosh. What we got here? It says, Wilder is suspended because concussion call. Toby says, Chin, yeah, 6 weeks, I think, isn't it? Hot as shit out here today. Like 75 degrees out here today. It was just, I was just in DC Saturday. It was like fucking 40 degrees, 30 degrees. Yo, this weather crazy out here in the East Coast. What happening, Don Banks? What happening? It says, Samuel Shaw says, too many casuals on YouTube nowadays. I ain't never heard this Slim Shady dude. I don't know why Fat Apples is believing that guy. I mean, maybe he has a reliable source, but he's suspended because of that fact, because he got knocked out. That's the reason why he's suspended. Because the commission doesn't want a fighter that has been stopped back in the ring, you know, and at least 90 days, because they're protecting the fighter because, you know, he could possibly have. You know, you just don't want your brain to swell that much. You know what I'm saying? You've been knocked out. You should not continue to fight. So, yes, the commission stepped in and suspended you for 90 days, Deontay Wilder. You could not continue to fight. Your corner threw in the towel, for heaven's sakes. So, yes, they stopped the fight. And, yes, no, you can't fight for 90 days. Minimum. It says, oh, I see. Okay, Corey, I take your word unless more sources come out. It was reported by Boxing Kingdom. Who the hell is Boxing Kingdom? I ain't never heard of these guys. I ain't never heard of these guys, dude. All these guys are new to me, dog. I ain't never heard of none of these channels, none of these guys, none of this shit, dog. Real talk. The Fury glove gate is 100% nonsense. Glove gate. Well, look, y'all, I'm gonna head out, man. I gotta go to work. I'll holler at y'all when I get off. This is my second live stream today, so did one 6 this morning, doing one now. I'll do another one around 5:30, 6 o'clock, you guys. I'll see you guys back here again. We'll finish this live stream. We'll finish this discussion. See you guys back in a little bit, okay?